Oh. Kitty, you know the drill.
I meant to do no cards, but I think I'm good.
No cards. I didn't take no notes.
Fucking no.
Okay. Are you running?
Almost. Hold on.
What is... I ain't. Get it?
The fact that you changed from one glass to another set of glasses.
Yes, sir. These are my Al Jacksons, baby.
What does that mean? Who's that?
It means I can't see out of them. But Al Jackson, they're his glasses. They're his style of glasses.
Ooh, actually, we're not going to do flash.
What the hell?
And so if you want to, like, make sure, like, to look at the camera, if you want to, like, say something to the camera, yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall. Are we in this thing? Are we?
Hold on. I gotta delete Beaver's episode.
Y'all are good, bro. Y'all are open. Y'all are running.
All right, Beaver. We're gonna have to redo Beaver's episode.
Yeah.
It's not like people missed anything. Beaver, if you're real quiet around here, you can hear Beaver cry at night. Yeah, sad, very sad.
Times.
You should get a cat. You know?
Yeah.
You can always talk to the cat before you cry all night, Beaver.
All right, we're live. We're
live.
doing it.
Dinosaurs
Ooh. That's a new thing. We haven't tried that.
I'm with it.
We got our guest, Cody Mac.
Ooh, Cody
What's
Mac.
up?
Laying down the Mac.
Return of the Mac.
Return of the Mac.
Or Return of the Jack. Dude, look at that.
Return of the Mac and Jack.
Wait, let's do a quick clap so we can sync it.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, gosh. Have you been on this show before?
I mean,
Triple C.
in my dreams, man. In my dreams only.
Yeah.
It's great to be here, though. Man, it's awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
Super glad y'all got something like this going on, man. Y'all deserve this shit.
Yeah, we got lights.
Yeah, we got lights. You know, we have a small following. You know, we have a very grassroots effort at this. But we're posting a lot of clips. You know, we're trying to blow up kind of that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So you're a fellow comic, right?
Yeah. I've been doing it.
So when did you know? Because I know you're from Louisiana.
Yeah.
You moved here to Denver.
Yeah.
Live in Austin now.
Yep.
You're visiting Denver.
Yes.
So when did you know you're like, comedy's gonna be the thing I want to pursue?
It actually stems from the idea of I enjoy making people feel good. And one night I was going through a breakup and I was at home doing mushrooms like everybody should. And I was watching Andrew Schultz, his crowd work special. And I was convinced by the end of it that if he could do this unprepared, I could do this prepared. You give me time, I could do this. And a month later, I was working at the Improv. And I was working with Daniel. And they made me go out to my first open mic.
Oh, hell
So ever since then, I was like, this is it. This is what I'm going to do.
Shit, you were another one that we started?
Yep.
Sorry, everybody.
Well, it's cool. It's
Just
cool.
kidding.
The first night that that I did comedy with you, we did Tavern on 6th.
26, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we went to The Hangover.
Doesn't exist anymore. Neither of those exist anymore.
The Hangover?
The Hangover doesn't?
No.
Bro, fucking
Man.
Raymond Ace got in a fight with some guy during an open mic. during somebody's set, so they had to like just cancel the whole thing.
Wait, so what's Raymond Ace up to nowadays?
I see him all the time, but he
Doing
he
open
needs to
mics
start
and
another
shit.
room. Yeah, he needs to start a room or a show. He's been doing a lot of stuff with like the Vatos Locos guys and that comedy festival and shit.
That's
But
good though. I mean, at least
The
he's doing
Hangover
something.
was great.
Dude, it was, and it's very funny because when I went to Austin for the first time, or when I moved there,
Yeah.
the first thing that I wanted to do was find a late night Tuesday mic where it's
Sure.
completely empty,
Yeah.
just like The Hangover.
Someplace you can stretch.
And I've done that, and it has been so pivotal.
Ooh, what is it down
it's,
there?
It's called Anderson Mill Pub,
Anderson Mill
and
Pub.
it's every Tuesday night. It starts at 10 o'clock, and it goes until 2 o'clock.
Damn. Oh,
Yeah.
all the way till 2, bro.
Yeah, but they actually have comics to make it all the way till 2, not like
Really?
Hangover where there's
Yeah.
6 comics.
Sometimes there was a point at like Lion's Lair where I was pulling up at like 1:30 just so I wouldn't have to wait the whole open
Jesus.
mic, and I'd just go open the last 5 people.
Well, I can get there at any point in time now,
Yeah.
and I'll still be one of the last people to go up.
Bro, last night, I'm telling you,
Well,
last
see-
night we went micing and
Duh.
waited forever.
Really?
And I get it, it's cool, we sign up on a list, I get it, but it's just one of those things where you're like, when you can never plan. And here's the thing, especially with 3 comics on the list that you got, like all 3 of you have to perform, you can never plan for that to go quickly.
Well, so how come like they don't do like online time slots where you claim your time slot?
Oh, well, because then someone would have to follow that very closely.
Well, and then also people wouldn't show up until their time slot.
Yep.
So
That
And then people would sign up
4:15.
and not show up at all.
yeah.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, you kind of do have to work it from the room, but
So we've talked about this. Have you ever thought about like going to do like comedy in the wild, like at like a DMV,
like to wolves and stuff.
yeah, so at the zoo maybe?
The black bears attacking you.
No, I haven't
Set
done
you
it like
alive.
that. But I have. So the wildest place I've ever done a set was at a strip club.
Oh wow! Well, like while the
During
strippers are
working
working.
hours.
Funny enough, no.
Oh,
So it was actually in like the entrance area to the strip club.
Whoa.
But like
Jack
the
in
dancers, when they're not dancing, they were watching comedy.
Oh,
So like we were performing for strippers who were tired,
okay.
and that's it.
sleepy strippers.
Was
Yeah.
it like it was like a showcase?
Yeah, it was. I actually got paid for it too.
That's
And
dope. In
it-
Austin or
yeah, in Austin,
awesome.
in Austin, and shout out to the guys I met that night. It was something.
Yeah.
And there was nothing but like strippers and dudes with like a lot of bling, bro. Like the fakest bling. I don't know what was more fake, the
Texas,
titties
yeah.
or the goddamn jewelry.
That's funny.
But there was something fake in that room, and
Mm-hmm.
it was terrible. But at the same time, I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
And it
That's
was cool.
That's cool.
And I was the only white guy on the show too. That was something else.
Is Austin like other places where they trick their vehicles out before they pay their other bills?
No, everybody has Cybertrucks.
Cybertrucks. Huh?
Yeah, it's a big tech
'cause
place.
It's the headquarters of that. Huh?
I thought you were
big tech
gonna
place.
I thought you were gonna just stop it there. Like, is Austin like other places?
Yeah. Explain.
And funny enough, I can see why people would glorify Austin because I did. I did, but I got there before the club opened, Mothership.
Right.
So like I was able to experience that explosion.
Yeah.
So wait, did the kill? So not to jump ahead or anything,
No,
I
it's
don't know
okay.
what pace we're going at, but what was cool was you went out to kill, or you went out to Austin. You're like, I'm going to do Kill Tony, and then it happened like immediately.
Like a month and a half.
Oh,
Like a month and a half after
no
being there.
way.
He
Yeah.
moved out there, and then he
How
was
many
like texting me that he was on, and I was like, "You're kidding."
Wait, so how many times did you sign up before you got on?
3. Wow. I signed up the
Not
first
bad.
night that I got into Austin. So I drove down overnight to get there. Showed up to the first one. Didn't get pulled. Then I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna give it a week because I wanted to settle in and like get to know the scene a little bit. And then I went like the third week I was there. Didn't get pulled. But I was hanging out, meeting a lot of comics. And then like it was like literally the next time I went. I ended up getting pulled.
Wow.
So it was really cool.
And then do you go every week?
No, I have not been back. I've been back once since.
How come?
Interesting.
It was the goal was to get on Kill Tony and to get a big joke book. That was it.
Yeah.
Then I started to learn about like the politics that went into it, and then very soon after is whenever they took it to the mothership. And when they took it to the mothership, it just became too much. Like you had to wait
It's just too
outside.
big. Of a
So
thing.
what venue did they have it at?
It was at the Vulcan Gas
The
Company.
Vulcan.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Which is still a stand-up club.
It is. Yes, it is. And it's actually a great club. It's just it's so hard for anybody to compete with the mothership. Like, and the motherships, they're still doing very well, but they're just killing everything else down there.
So,
Interesting. It's like Walmart.
has there been like a knockoff Kill Tony that's
Everybody
come
tries.
up?
Everybody.
Everyone's trying that
Everybody's
right
trying
now,
it, bro.
but it's not working. Why is it not working?
Because they're not a name.
Okay.
Like Tony Hinchcliffe became a name because of Kill Tony. And everybody is like trying to knock it off and try to make it like their own thing, but it's so blatantly a ripoff.
Yeah.
That it's like nobody's gonna take it seriously. And also you have Kill Tony, like they have good comics to go on, and then they have like the character stuff, and then they have other stuff. But unless you're getting a Joe Rogan on your panel, nobody's caring. Nobody's gonna watch it.
Yeah, well, so I guess like the appeal from like an open mic stand up perspective, if someone were to launch like a knockoff Kill Tony, is like, oh, I can get some quick stage time somewhere.
Yeah, you definitely can.
You know, so that's kind of cool. But then I guess like even if it's like a minute, like it's still probably drawing a lot of people out there.
I'll put it like this: you have so much potential for stage time. That is one of the best things about Austin is the potential for stage time. But
we were talking a little bit before, and you were telling me that like a lot of it is like not real shows, like it's just to other like comedians. Which, that's fine, you know, because if you can make them laugh, then you can make anybody laugh.
That's in theory very correct. But then you also have like your people who they don't want to laugh, like because they see you as competition. But in all reality, like I'm in competition with nobody. I don't care. Like I'm actually going up to a room that's empty because not for the reception that I get. I look for if the joke even feels right for me saying it. And if it works and it feels nice, then we'll take it to like a Cap City. They do a open mic every Tuesday night. You got to sign up online. You get there, you do your 5 minutes, and that actually has people. That'll have like 40, 50 people.
Wild.
So like it's nice. Cap City is really nice. And I don't think there's much else like Cap City because you go to Mothership, 250 people sign up, and it's like they only take 16. So like your odds
the other
are
240
insane.
watch or whatever.
No,
200 and whatever.
No, they go off and they do other open mics.
Well, can you sign up? Does the Secret Show have a open mic they do? Or
the club that it's at has an open mic, but it's a big empty room. And like when I say it's a big empty room, like you can almost hear it echo.
So it's like, how do you? That's okay. That is the biggest dilemma with comedy. How do you get regular people to go to open mics? How do you do that?
The name of the club, I think, would have to be the best. Is that the club has to have a reputation because in general, us open micers, dude, we're not gonna pull no sold out show, and like, and let's be honest. In order to blow up in this game, you have to be posting content regularly. That's what I think is one of the biggest pluses that I've noticed with like people that are my peers is they're getting more views and all because they constantly post stuff. But then also you're doing one of two things at that point. Either you are doing your written material and then why are you giving that away for free when people should be paying for it? Or you're doing crowd work the whole time, which isn't seen as stand-up comedy anymore.
Yeah, the thing with like giving away your written material, like I don't know. I think we got to pivot because it sucks that we have to give it away for free, but like posting it online, I think has a bigger upside.
It can for sure.
Because even if it doesn't initially pop, it could pop a year later. You know, that's happened a lot of times with like influencers were like, oh, I posted that video a long time ago, or maybe they even repost it and it pops, you know? So I'm all about just like putting it all out there, but at the same time, it's like, I think you get to a certain level and maybe you're close to this level, I'm not sure, where you're like, ooh, that's actually really funny. I'm going to say that for my future special, you know? So
that's the stuff that I'm doing now and working on now will be for my special. Now, granted, like we were talking before, I'm in like talks with a bunch of guys in Austin because we were trying to do short form specials because I don't think an hour long, that's too long for people's attention.
I think that's a great idea.
So we're going to start doing like 10 to 15s and we're going to like make it as tight as we can and try to sell out a room. And then we start slowly posting that stuff out. But that's stuff that you have to be okay with the idea of burning. Like that's stuff that it can't be. So it's
like a don't tell. You're gonna be posting their sets, but it's like a showcase.
Yeah. But like we're talking about doing something like that. Just our schedule just got super busy because it's the holiday season. Like I'm here, you know, I'm in Denver, and actually I don't think any of my dudes even know I'm in Denver right now. I didn't tell anybody it. So
just a little midnight train to Denver.
Well, I mean, I got the phone call to come down here. I got the phone call to come here, and I was like, have to make it happen, man. Have to make it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, so not to say this on camera, but roast battle would have been interesting if we made it last night.
Really? Why do you think that?
Well, wouldn't it? Because you'd see friends of yours that you may have saw recently.
That's funny.
Anyways, moving on. I was wondering if don't worry, nobody watches this. My mom and his dad, but for lawyer purposes.
Yeah. Do you look like my friend Felix, by the way?
Okay.
Oh,
Felix. I'll show you Felix after this.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, he's a buff guy. He's a family man. So.
Oh, the fact that I look buff is great, dog.
Yeah, for
No,
real. You look
he's
like
a little bit buffer than you, but yeah.
You look like the fucking skeleton in the corner of the science class.
I get it. I look like Skeletor with skin. I understand.
Well, bro, both of us are skinny guys, you know.
Well, see, I have a good thing for a reason why I'm so skinny. Because it's not because I do drugs. Even though I do drugs, it's not because I do drugs.
Yeah.
I just actually got teeth pulled, so it's fun, fantastic.
Oh, wait. That's why you're skinny?
That's because I haven't been able to eat.
Oh, okay. I had to connect that part.
And then beforehand, I was eating very small amount of food because it would just start to hurt.
Yeah.
He's always been a skeleton.
You're like, I'm not a drug addict. I just inject food.
Yes. Yes. So much easier.
Calories.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's been dude, coming back to Denver has been a very anxious experience.
Why is that?
Because I don't know. I know how I have grown since I've left, but I don't know if it's going to be in like the way that would work here in Denver.
So I think I can kind of relate. So my freshman year of college, I went and studied abroad. I was in Europe, Israel, and South Africa. What's up?
What was her name?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I studied abroad. I was overseas, and I came back, and I felt like I fucking knew everything.
Yeah.
I was
Whoa,
like,
when you came back?
yeah. I was like, I've seen the world, blah blah blah. And I'm not saying you have that mentality, but I feel like to an extent, like because Austin is definitely a more mature stand-up scene than Denver, you could argue. Like, it's a better, so, like, there is, like, this, like, yes, I'm from Austin. But you also don't want to get carried away with that ego.
100%.
Yeah,
and also because, like, I am very humbled within, like, the Austin scene because I'm not those guys. Like, dude, I've been there
You don't seem like that.
I've been there for 3 years and I've never done mothership.
Yeah.
But I'm also not going out there every night, trying to, because I believe if you go out there every night and you waste your time and you don't get picked, you're wasting time. So like the time that you actually do get picked, are you really ready? Because I know guys who gotten picked, they were not ready, but I also know guys who were ready. But for me, it's I need to get to the point of being undeniable. So like once I become that and I become confident in that, then I'll go down there.
Yeah. Then you can take it anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like that's actually what this whole trip to Denver is for me, is like, let me see what my time away has been.
Test your shit on the road, yeah.
Exactly.
But we kind of talked about it. Like from when we started doing open mics and fucking Hangover, we were like, oh yeah, we're working at the club to eventually work this club. And then we both ended up doing that.
Yep.
So I think it's a cool full circle moment within 4 years.
And I'm pretty sure I was at his orientation.
You might have been.
Yeah.
I think I was.
Because he's been around the whole time that I've been doing comedy. From like the jump. Yeah.
And it's very cool because I do I do end up talking about you quite often. Just to give you a heads up. I've also given people like your Instagram just to like try to get in contact with you about potentially doing the improv.
I get a nice flood of those and I appreciate them.
Yeah, man. Like, because Austin and Denver could not be more different.
Yeah.
Like the bit that I did last night, granted, everybody was half asleep in that audience.
I know.
But that normally does a lot better.
Yeah.
But that's what I love about comedy is like, no matter what, I will always find a way to get humbled. Because last night it was humbling ass experience.
Dave Chappelle had a great quote. He's like, you don't necessarily have to be funny. You just got to be interesting.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like that's what I was telling you earlier. Like I think that my perspective as a basic white guy, I think my perspective is very interesting.
Well, the fact that you went to a black school is crazy, dude. That's like, dude, I feel like there's so much material in that.
So much, dude.
Token white guy.
So much.
And actually, I meant to tell you this. So my cousin, I use him as like a writing partner. I run up like everything by him. And I talked to him on Monday. He saw Louis C.K. in Philly on Friday.
Ooh-wee.
And
Yeah,
I was like, what was your takeaway? He's like, I'll tell you like a joke Louis did in a second, but he's like, dude, you can just tell that he thinks about one idea for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously he has the time to do that. Mm-hmm. Like he's like probably just sitting around all day like with one idea. So it's hard for us because the amount of time, like he'll spend like 4 days on one idea, but for us, because you know, we have lives, like it'll probably take us 2 weeks. Like that's like the kind of the equivalent, you know? But it made me realize, I'm like, dude, I feel like I stay on a premise and then like I pivot off of it too fast. I don't think I hammer it enough, you know? And so I thought that was an interesting takeaway that I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but
no, definitely. Mm-hmm. So my big thing is I will go to an open mic with an idea of something. Like, and it's honestly something I've experienced recently. So with me just getting my teeth pulled, I've been doing dentist material and like getting healthy because God knows, I know everybody has I'm getting older material. Okay. So how about you have that 30-year-old guy says, I'm getting old. And then whenever the entire room goes, oh, bullshit. It's like, okay, this is the oldest I've ever fucking been. So yeah, I'm old. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I think having that perspective of like trying to take a topic that everybody has ran into the ground and just trying to bring something different to it.
Well, what I like that you're doing with like everything that you've met, because I haven't seen you do stand up, but like you made me laugh a couple times already. But what I like that you're doing is that you're going from your true experiences.
Yes.
And that's what you have to do. I think like that's like, I don't want to say it's like the low-hanging fruit, but that's what everyone should be doing is their own truth. So, you know,
I have a shout out to this guy, Corey Adams, shout him out. He is my comedy mentor. He's huge. He toured with Nick Swartzen.
Hell yeah.
And he was like an opener for him for a while. And the first thing that he grabbed me and told me, he was like, you're doing joke writing. Why the fuck should I listen to you? You're not telling me anything about you. Who are you? Why should I listen to you?
Yeah.
And that's the thing that like comics who are coming up, like we all have to figure out is why are we telling these jokes?
Because you bought a ticket, you're an audience member, so sit down and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and so that's tough because for me, sometimes I write very observational material that has nothing to do with my life.
Yeah.
And I've tried to do those jokes on stage and sometimes it doesn't resonate, sometimes it does. But I've noticed when I do the stuff that's really true to me is when I get like more of a pop, you know?
So my favorite thing is watching somebody go and they tell a joke about their friend while the audience has no reference of who the fuck the friend is.
Sure, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. That's terrible. Why are you doing that? We don't know who your friend is. How about we write material where you're the center of the joke? You're the butt of this joke. So like a lot of my material is I'm dumb, even though I'm not.
Yeah,
but it's like I don't have a Louisiana education. I'm the dumbest person in this room. I'm not. Probably, but
well, you just start drawing the conclusions before they do. You're just like, but I like being the butt of the joke, anyways. You know, so I kind of enjoy jokes like that. But I've realized that. Self-deprecation, I want to branch out from it, and I want to cover like
self-defecation.
Yes, and and every other topic. Like I seriously, I get what you mean about doing material of the present. That is what I think comics train to do. I start and I'm writing jokes and I have all these goofy things written down, but it's like what we are training ourselves to do is to move like a comic in everyday life, which means like, okay, I'm performing now. I got to turn it on and be funny. And it's no longer throwing away sets. It's like, I'm not bombing right now because we're being quiet. Like last night wasn't really a bomb. Last night I went up there with nothing. And I just, I told everyone I go up and I'm being like very honest, and I'm like, well, I was just asleep over there, I like this is not as fun as staying home playing video games and jerking off would have been, but I'm here and it's like it's taking control of
the moment.
The voice that you have in the moment to just be like, I have the microphone. I got to turn it on because I'm a comic. This is what I do. I breathe comedy now. So I'm Louis C.K. and every word you're going to hang on. And you're my instrument, but I'm the fucking.
I have a question for both of you because you guys have both done more stand-up than I have, and I don't know if I've ever experienced this. Have you ever bombed like really bad, but then saved it at the end? I feel like it's hard to do, so like it's okay if you haven't. I just that is like, or maybe like not saved it completely, but like
I've pulled it together at the end of real shitty sets. Depends how deep you dig the hole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this in the most humble way possible. It's been a long time since I had a true bombing. Like it's like what you said. It's like it's an empty room and a quiet. That's one thing. But having a true bomb, it's.
Have you ever been booed
on
stage?
No. That's like those kind of
bombing. Is it heckling? What's your gauge of bombing?
Yeah, I think it's very case by case. Like it's like when it happens.
The feeling in the room is huge.
Well, okay. So if I ever watch a comic go like they tell a joke and they go, "Oh, I thought it'd be better than that," bomb.
I know.
Or I thought like that's a really good one. I don't know why y'all didn't get it. Bomb.
They turn on
exactly.
Whenever they turn on the crowd,
exactly.
It's like
that's a bomb.
Yeah.
But
committing to
like it's their fault for coming here.
So like one of the things that
I often do that.
So something that happened last night a lot, and it's I couldn't. It makes me so cringe.
We were at Rise. You've been to Rise.
Yeah.
So watching somebody go after something doesn't work. It's like,
bro,
you're grasping
that's
for
new people stuff though. Those are like newbie.
Was the person that did it not a dude?
It was a majority of them. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like that was one of the things that I got told about early on, but it didn't click until about a year and a half ago.
I feel like we probably said it a lot. I know I said it a lot.
It's a weird thing. I say the word like.
Same, I do like to.
So like
Your Valley girls.
So I will do that, and then try to pivot to the next idea. I do this shit all the time, and I tried my best to catch it in my comedy. But you could do that, and it's so cringy to watch somebody do that every other punchline.
It's like a pacing thing. Like Tech Nine goes chuck. That's his. Bernie Mac would be like, "I ain't scared of y'all. Hit it."
Well, first off, Bernie Mac is the GOAT.
Yes, I love Bernie Mac. Have you checked out Robin Harris? He's like another Chicago guy above Bernie Mac. Not above Bernie Mac.
No, I haven't.
I think maybe a little bit before Bernie Mac.
He's in like a higher heaven.
Hilarious. No. Save it for the Patreon. But I think I got off track. I don't know.
Who's a comedian that went to hell?
Ooh.
You think?
Probably the.
Who's that one guy?
All of them.
No, the one guy. Oh, dude, the old guy.
Carlin.
If anything, it would be Carlin, but I don't think he deserved to go to hell.
Cosby, he will be going to hell.
Cosby went to hell.
Cosby's going to hell for sure.
He's going to hell. He's alive though, right?
He's still alive.
Yeah.
But he's going to hell.
He's going to hell. Yeah.
I think people who Mitch. As much as we want to glorify him,
he's probably in
hell.
Why? He just did drugs
that we know of.
He probably did some sketchy stuff for heroin, though.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, but like the 2000s, late 90s, 2000s,
anything goes.
It was a wild time back in those days.
Well, I think comedians are generally good souls too.
We're broken souls.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We're all broken. And that's why we do this shit. Is because we just want that validation. And I know for me, for sure, 100%.
I think it is a validation.
I don't think I'm broken, though.
Then that's why you don't do comedy all the time.
No.
You do it off and on.
So I'm going to break?
Yeah.
You're cracked.
Yeah, you're cracked. You try to save it, man. The rest of us, man, we don't go. We're broken, bro.
I got a Colfax and sell my body or something.
Hey, yo. Yeah. What's the Colfax of Austin?
6th Street, bro. 100%.
That's where all the hoes are.
That's where the homeless are. That's where that's the mothership, Vulcan, Creek in the Cave. They're all in that.
Is
same
it long like Colfax, or is it
no?
like
It's like 3 blocks.
Are there like wannabe Hans Kims that are living in their van?
Well, I'm sure.
There's people who like I've watched. I don't even know this dude's name. I watched this dude. He never did comedy before. Sold everything, moved to Austin, and thought he was going to get on Kill Tony and change his life.
Oh.
Never done comedy before.
That was Cam Patterson.
Yeah. Did he have a minute prepared or?
No. He did maybe 2 minutes at an open mic.
Okay.
And then he was like, well, that's all I got. I'm going to get off. It's like, dog, what? You sold everything to come here?
Yeah.
That's
well, you don't know what everything was to him. It could have just been his Xbox and...
That's still a lot, man. I wouldn't sell that.
Oh, dude,
yeah. Chill. Those things are a thing of the past, bro. The new Xbox is done. They're now just computers.
Yep.
And all these I can already tell that all these like console players are gonna still act like it's a console when they're just now PC master race.
I think it's gonna be fantastic whenever consoles no longer keep the controller and they're all just mouse and keyboard across the board.
Are you a PC gamer?
Like
oh, you are. What do you play?
I illegally download my games.
So what do you play?
So nothing.
Yeah.
So like I recently I've been playing a lot of phone games like Destiny Rising.
Oh,
which was
phone games on your computer?
You can do that. Yeah, they have so Destiny Rising.
WASD.
You ever you played Destiny, right? Like 1 and 2.
Yeah,
okay.
Great.
So Destiny Rising is everything that Destiny 2 should have been.
I thought Destiny 2 was popular.
No,
it was.
Dude,
but
Destiny,
it became ass.
Dude, Destiny was amazing, and then Destiny 2 came out and it just did
terrible.
Yeah.
But you can download it. They have their own emulator that you can download on your computer, and it shits on Destiny 2. And it's a phone game for free.
Does it have a big player base?
It's getting that because it just came out. It's been out for like maybe like 2 months or so.
Oh, okay.
And you don't make your own character. You play storylines of characters that you only heard of within the Destiny lore. And you get to know the backstory of those characters and stuff. And it is so much fun. But the problem is you also got to think it's on the phone. So everybody can have access to it. So you have those little shitty fucking kids.
Yeah.
I just got pussy all over me, dog. It's crazy.
Yeah, you got some pussy butthole.
But no, that's that. And then this game called Dunk City Dynasty, which is a basketball game. And I've been really big into that. Like I've actually I've been top ranked in that game for a minute. So I just played it that much though.
It's like NBA.
It's like NBA Street. It's like Street, but it's on the phone.
Wait, so quick question about the Destiny game.
Was cool.
Does that game have the Vex Mythicast in it? Remember that gun? It was the goated gun in Destiny 1.
No, I don't think so.
Vex Mythicast.
Right now they have some really, really good exotics, and it's just slowly getting there. It's just starting. They just released the second season, so it's getting there. Just give it more time. But they have sparrow racing. You can go fishing. That's a lot of fun. I did think it would be a lot of fun.
Some real country shit,
dude. Not only do they have a deck game, like you can play cards against people, and that's pretty fun. That's cool. It has some pretty cool aspects to it. It's everything that D2 should have been.
So are you? This is an interesting question because I think we've had this conversation. Are you how do you feel about gaming in your 30s? And when were you? What year were you born?
94. I just turned 30. I'm about to be 31 this year.
So, I mean, I can give you a second to think about it, and I'll tell you mine.
I've had thoughts about it.
Well, please go ahead.
I wish I would have stayed more with it in my 20s.
Oh, whoa! Not what I was expecting.
I wish I would have.
Yeah, okay.
Just because, if I would have stayed on the forefront of Twitch streaming, TikTok streaming, things like that, by now, sure. I would be there.
Mm-hmm. I've thought about that too.
But I needed a job, and I had to be an adult about shit. And now I just do it whenever I can, which actually is a lot more than what a lot of 30-year-olds are able to.
Right. Well, not us.
Well, you were telling me about your financial situation. It sounds pretty pretty ideal, if you ask me.
It is
Pretty sweet.
it's a pretty magical situation.
Yeah.
I know truly deep down how blessed I am within my situation.
Yeah.
And I will do everything I can to take care of that situation.
Dude, that and it
Same
sounds like I don't want to like give like too much. I want to speak. But
100.
it sounds like it's like genuine is what I'm trying to say.
It is.
So
that's one of the best things about it was even from the beginning of it, it was not all about the help.
Mm-hmm.
It was about the fact that here's somebody who's willing and able to really, really support me truly. And I will never betray that woman.
Right.
That's beautiful,
she's an amazing person through and through. Now I will make every joke I can about her though.
I did
100%.
Yeah, I mean,
like
that's your truth,
dude. But I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
She has roasted the fuck out of me in some ways that I will not say in public.
Oh, bro, you should take it and use it on stage.
Yeah, bro.
So shout out to this beautiful, amazing lady. She threw me the best 30th birthday because it's my golden birthday.
Yeah.
I December
You're born
30th.
on the 30th.
Yep, December 30th. And it being so close to Christmas, never really got that. Never really got a big birthday. So I told her last year, I was like, I think what I want is a roast. A true roast
Dude, that's
of
a
all
great
of my
idea.
friends.
Yeah.
Carrots
And
potatoes.
because like all of my friends down there, most of them are comics. And it was just something that I thought that we would all enjoy is roasting each other because we all love to like heckle and mess with each other.
Yeah.
So she invites all of my comedy buddies and then 2 of my buddies from high school that I haven't seen in over a decade.
Tough.
And surprised me at my job, which I'm a game show host. She rented out the room for the night. I didn't know anything about it. They had it set up from the get-go. It was hands down the best birthday present I could ever ask for.
Dude, that's beautiful.
That's cool. You showed up to work and nobody was in there but your friends?
I showed up. So it was actually, I went to work and I had to produce a game, which is where I sit behind a computer. I do the music and I run the board and everything. And then after that, I built this game where all of the interest because what they do is they give us interest and we tailor the game to them. And all of these interests were based around shit that I enjoyed. And I never put 2 and 2 together. And it was like Kill Tony, Bernie Mac, like TV shows that I enjoyed and shit like that.
Yeah.
So like I was building this game and I was like, this is my type of game. Like I'm gonna fuck with this. And then I walk out to a room of like my friends.
That's sick.
And they're like, oh my God, it's the roast of Cody Mac. And I was like, holy shit.
Do you have that on film?
We have it filmed. We haven't released it.
Yeah.
But it is all recorded. And we want to edit it to put it together.
Dude, you should pitch that to your boss to do like more surprise themed stuff like that.
So do y'all like Game Changers? Y'all ever Drop Out?
Never heard of it.
So Drop Out, think of College Humor. This dude named Sam Wright, he rebranded College Humor to call Dropout. So what they do is they do a game called Game Changers, where the game changes every episode. Make some noise, where it's like they give you a prompt. It's like Whose Line Is It anyways? And then like Dimension 20, which is D&D. And I've tried to pitch it. My boss loves that stuff. And I've tried to pitch it to him where the host, all of us, we can get together and we can do that kind of shit. And I think that'd be fantastic. But the thing is, they're so busy with this company that they don't really have the time to do something like that. And actually, holy shit, thank you for actually me saying this. I actually have an audition here in about a couple hours, actually, for essentially a Dropout in Austin. I totally forgot about that until just now.
Nail that shit.
So I have to come up with characters. So
is it like a Zoom audition?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's be a Zoom audition.
Dope.
So
nice.
it's actually that in a couple hours.
You got your laptop?
No, I'm doing it on my phone. I'm be in my hotel room.
You should be like, okay, I'm Louis Anderson on the set of Family Feud. Ready? Show me applesauce.
The funny thing is about that. So over to my job. It's called Game on ATX. It's super amazing. I've gotten to meet some really, really dope people. I'll actually show you after this of the game that I did host. You'll probably share Brick for the person who was in it. It's one of the funnest things that I've ever been able to experience. And we cannot say things like survey says, because that's copyrighted.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So we have to come up with our own way.
Tell me what the board shows.
What I'll do is like whatever the guest will say as an answer, I'll riff it off to like something wild. But I'm the R-rated and X-rated host for the most part.
You can have the most
fun. That's sick.
Dude, Halloween, I wore a Flash costume, and
Flash. Oh, I forgot you like that guy.
no, well, yeah, but I couldn't help. I tried to hide my stuff, couldn't. So I got really big tip that night.
Yeah, it quickly turned into
It's wild.
what is that? The dancing guys that Chris Farley did a sketch about.
The Saturday.
Oh, Patrick Swayze, him and Patrick Swayze.
Yeah. What were they?
Something about the bear. I think it was Bears or some shit like that.
I can't remember. There. Yeah.
You're like stuffing the.
I wish it was stuff, dog. I wore underwear, shorts, anything I can to try to hide myself, bro. And I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
Did they do a ton of drag shows down there in Austin?
Yeah.
Bro, those things are selling out up here too.
They do. They definitely do for sure. I've slowly tried to like. I do comedy. If I get booked on a comedy show, perfect. But I really just try to work out in my dojo at my job. Like Friday and Saturday nights, I'd rather do an hour of my game show then, rather than out there begging for a 5-minute spot somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So
I haven't been proactively asking anybody for spots. I've been just letting them naturally come in.
We do the gig salad thing.
Oh yes,
you told me about that. Yeah.
So I am actively trying to like get some more corporate work.
Okay.
But as far as like anything local, I've just been letting them come to me, and it's balanced out pretty well. But working at the club, like, I'm sacrificing still a ton of money, like a whole day's work, to go out and do shows that are on the weekends.
Yeah.
But
You should hit up Chris and see if he can get you on a cruise ship.
oh yeah, no, I've talked to him about that, and he said he was willing to do that.
Pull some shit.
Don't do that.
No,
I definitely want to at least.
You can want to
so
do
I
good
you
money.
Can, you can want to do it.
make
Don't do
some
that.
money. Come on, I make a little bit of money.
How much time do you have?
See, I'm
What
not
are you gonna
ready
do with your
yet.
pussy?
No, but not only that,
Chris
but
told me
like,
I'd have like 45 minutes.
so the thing about doing that kind of stuff, you have to imagine it's gonna be like this. So the first 3 to 4 nights, you're gonna have new people. These people have never seen you do stand up ever.
Yeah.
After that, they've all seen your material. So now you're stuck on a cruise ship for possibly another week, trying to do the same material in front of the same people.
No,
Well-
I don't think it would work that way.
Okay.
No,
No,
I don't know.
The only thing I can imagine that's how it would work if it's like a 10-day cruise. If you're doing shows every night, eventually everybody on that cruise is going to see you. No new people are going to be added to that cruise whenever that cruise
No
starts.
new friends.
I bet you he does like 3 shows out of the 10 days. You think it's more than that?
I think they would probably do a show every night.
You're gonna be like a
I
slave.
have no idea.
You would probably do shows every night.
You're
And then you're also
shading
stuck on a
up.
cruise ship, bro. Have you not heard the bad stuff? There's a whole documentary on Netflix about the shit that happens on cruise ships.
What?
Oh, I eat at Taco Bell.
They have like this one where E. coli
Everyone
broke out
gets
on the
sick
entire
on the boat.
cruise ship.
Oh,
But you're stuck on it.
I'm going overboard.
Exactly.
No.
Like there's like, and then you gotta think.
None
like,
of this scares
there's a
me
lot of-
away, bro.
I mean, it scares the fuck out of me.
Let
dog.
me-
Let me
Excuse
just
me. It scares the
counter
fuck out of me,
with
dog.
$10,000 in 2 weeks.
Ooh, see that? I would do that. That sounds good.
Okay.
Is that what it pays, you think?
At the top, at one of the top tiers for like a veteran, but
So maybe like
you know,
$5 to
$800 for 16 days doesn't sound bad to me.
$50 a day.
I don't know what it'd be.
$7.
For me, it just seems like it would be, in doing it often would get very tiresome.
Yeah, but don't you have, honestly, like, if you have stuff that's even unworked out after you kill fucking 5 shows, don't you think they'd be a little lenient?
Or like, why would
If-
they go back?
Because it's
There's
just
nothing
a
else to do.
comedy show.
There's
Like,
nothing else
I
to
can
do.
see why they'd sign up for it every time, but I also think on a big cruise ship, bro, the comedy rooms don't seat 1,000, so it's like
But yeah,
It's
you're
limited.
still probably
if
doing
only
a couple
50 get
times
in
a
there,
night
you'll
though.
see a couple of the same couples, but they've seen. That's just like my regulars at the Improv. Like they see my shit all the time.
Yeah, and it's like their problem. Like, you're never gonna see them again, too. But
and I just would. I don't know. I think my problem would be my social battery would run out, and I'd be stuck around people.
Yeah,
and you're
So that-
trapped.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
definitely trapped on it, and that would suck so bad.
If I was able to just fuck off and do my own thing all day until the show, that's one thing. But I don't know.
Definitely
We'll see how it goes. I see an avenue for me to go that way. And if that door opens, I'd walk through it, but I wouldn't stay there. I know the.
So 5 years from now, what does your life look like? What do you think it looks like?
Oh, 5 years from now, I'm definitely paying my bills with comedy, and I'm bopping around a lot more than I'm doing. I'm either 5 years from now, I'm probably doing 1 or 2 runs with somebody on the road.
Okay.
And then I'm spending part of the rest of the year here doing comedy, and then possibly still booking or something, or management or whatever on the side, because I think I'm gathering enough skills that I might look into possibly some management or maybe even consulting. I don't know.
Have you been to other markets yet to do comedy?
No, that's the thing. That's my goal this next year, is to have 20 minutes and start to go out of town a little bit and try it in different places.
You've been to the Springs, right? Done at least the Springs?
I'm all over Colorado.
Okay,
so
that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I've branched into every different market here, from like the mountains to Colorado Springs to Denver to up north. And consistently, like, I'm always down in the Springs. I'm active in that scene. The only thing I haven't broken into is Looney's, the club down there.
Okay.
What about paid shows at casinos in like Vegas or Arizona?
I would love it. See,
I'm down for it.
all that
I'm down
shit.
for it. I just heard that they are nightmares.
I'll
Why?
turn around and blow
The
my
bigger
whole
comics
check.
who say that they do it, they just say like they just treat you like shit.
Like the audience?
No,
Or
the
staff.
staff.
Oh,
That they don't treat you well.
Well,
but I mean, shit.
White man.
You're still
stole
doing
their
like
land.
you're still doing
You're like,
at least
I-
5,000 people.
You're like, I had a volcano and a quad on my rider.
And I would be. I mean, there's no such thing as bad mic time. There's no such thing as that.
True.
It's just, for me, I'm more about quality over quantity. So like, I am picky about what I do and where I do it at. So like last night, if I'd have known that we would go on a Rise, I would have said no. That's just me. That's me though.
I would have honestly probably taken us, if I knew Rise was going to take so long, I would have gone either straight to Roast Battle or tried to take us to hit Joe Willie's first and then Roast Battle. Because Joe Willie's, we could have got there beforehand, and there's no waiting if you're on the list early. I think he goes by the list.
I mean, that's actually like a really good thing, and I do have to say, in Austin, you would think that it would be different, but it definitely, people stay to their list. They don't do the jumping around and bumping and stuff. So, but they do have their set.
Yeah.
Their set, like, few people who are going to end the night.
No bumping?
No, I did. Unless you go to Creek in the Cave.
Sure, where somebody bump worthies like in coming.
Dog.
If you get bumped
I've
by-
been to there one time, and
Yeah.
this is why I don't go back there. I was there at like 9 o'clock, and I didn't go up until 1:30.
That's like a normal night at Lions Lair.
And that's
back in the
wild.
day. It is.
But they will bump you for their friends, and it's just like,
Yeah,
It's cool.
That's why the best mic in all of Colorado is the Fort.
because you sign up online.
You sign up online. Dude, you go up relatively quick. Within an hour, I want to say, if you sign up early. And I would say the majority of the crowd, 70% of the crowd, is like real people.
okay, word.
And
So
it's
it's-
in a club.
And it's in a club. Dude, it's such a good mic.
That is
I mean,
pretty sweet.
it sounds like Cap City. That sounds definitely
I
like Cap
want to
City.
go up there.
Yeah, but it's in Fort Collins, too.
That's-
it's
okay.
like, it's not even like a big city. Can you show me a mic in Denver that's like that?
No.
Like, that's insane. Like, so how did they cultivate that? Is it just because Fort Collins is like
It's their version
big,
of
small
It's probably
town?
their version of Comedy Works, Mike. Like,
And so, and since it's like a small, big town, like, they don't have a lot of comedians up there, so it's not like it's overrun. It's like a perfect, like, kind of...
but like, you expect the institution of a club calling itself a comedy club to have an open mic night or to have an avenue for comics to get in there and work. The improv's pretty closed off
Yeah.
in the sense of, like, we don't do an open mic, but their reasoning was because there's 700 open mics in the city. Not really, but like that's their corporate mindset. Almost like there's so many. We're not going to get in competition with any of these open mics where we would have to charge either an entry or a 2-item minimum.
Well, what if
every one of the open mics?
What if you did it differently? What if you like contracted with an open mic and said, "Hey, you guys lease this space once a week"?
Like lease the Improv?
Yeah.
Well, they'd have to be able to rent the room.
Like
they'd have to be able to sell that room too.
So like the Improv is doing that kind of right now with me. Where like they're willing to be open if I run with a skeleton crew and work if I run the building with a skeleton crew, I get that showcase once a month.
Thursday, right?
Because they want to support local comedy, but they want one of their own to almost lead it, or somebody that they trust is not gonna. It's not a third party thing. So like, I drive people into the Improv, and I try and they know that I'm not gonna try to cost them any money at all. I'm gonna run with a skeleton crew. I'm gonna stay and do dishes. I'll do whatever to open and run that because I'm getting to throw a show there. So like I don't take it for granted, and I think it's the coolest feeling ever. Like right after this, I get a drive to work, but the whole building, an A comedy club in Denver, is opening for me and my friends tonight.
That is a cool feeling.
And then people we don't know show up to it because that's the beauty the Improv has. I'm collaborating with them, and so for the use of their network, they're driving new people in, and my task is to make them laugh, and I have to put a show together that's going to not waste 90 minutes of their time. And it's got to hit the same levers that the headliners on the weekend do, where they're laughing and they're entertained and they're buying drinks and they're buying food and they're paying their bills and they're not walking out, and the show runs smooth, and it's got to be like a professional level production because it's at a professional club. So it's like it is work, and it's crazy, but I like when you know that you're earning it and that you're lucky to have that opportunity to do the extra work and to stay and do dishes. Like none of that shit matters to me because nobody else in the scene is getting like hey, you can throw a show at the Improv right now. And we've been running for like 4 years, and to be fair, it took me a couple of years to get my show in there. So
it takes time. Yeah,
and even on top of that, I'm lucky and like I'm ecstatic that the name, I'm not paying for the licensing of the name An Evening at the Improv. They're trusting me with the name of their showcase at all the Improvs. So I get the notoriety of that. So I'm like hosting An Evening at the Improv in Denver. What up, dude? And it's crazy because other comics from other places who are traveling around, it's funneled them into my inbox where they're like, hey, I'm going to be coming through Denver, would love to do the showcase. And I don't know this person, but they looked up An Evening at the Improv. They did their due diligence to find me. But what's so cool is like, I'm findable right now. So like I'm in the mix. I'm findable by people. And if I haven't proven by now that I've put money in 7,000 comics' pockets. You know what I mean? Like
the IRS definitely found you.
Well, yeah, that was all for pet sitting, which is bullshit. I shouldn't have to pay taxes on loving dogs. You know, just walking some dogs and loving some cats and putting the cash in my pocket. But it's really cool that I am exposed now to the market that I'm trying to build a career in, because it's another side quest. If I'm playing Skyrim, I'm completing so many side quests before I really run through the campaign. So like when I hit the campaign, bro, I should have the best armor, the best fucking everything. And that's even like watching the shows and absorbing them every week and working on building my Rolodex up of like meeting comics, working well with them, getting their information, keeping in touch with them. Like there's so many aspects to it, but I'm really building the foundation to take this really far.
I feel like I'm going through Skyrim naked.
Yeah. Running around with a wooden bow and arrow.
Yeah, and I'm just getting raped and.
No, you gotta go. You gotta go harvest. Hey, we made it almost through a whole episode
before
rape.
I can't say rape.
No, we can say rape.
Okay.
Rape. It's Brian. It's one letter away from grape. What's
Yeah, I got grape.
And rave.
Yeah.
Yes, rave where
Tape.
rapes happen.
Yep.
And grapes are needed after all that.
Tapes, what you used during the situation.
The rape.
Yes. Maybe it was fate.
Yeah.
We're
I was
too many
taped
letters
for my
off.
rape.
Yeah.
Untape me.
And when I'm done, I'm gonna hit my vape.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
And eat a crepe.
Ooh, I like it.
But I will say this while I have before we end this, I want to let
Put
you know.
a button on it, bro.
I want to let
Close
you
us
know
out.
how proud of you I am because since we started this, like we started this shit together. There was whenever we both got hired on the improv, we were emptying out the improv, the showroom, throwing shit away because it was a wreck. Whenever we got in there, and we were talking about what life would look like doing exactly what it is right now.
I know we were talking about it as if we were 4 years into it.
Mm-hmm. We were like dreaming of this being the thing, and now it is literally the thing.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I still remember the crazy feeling of driving to a paid gig for the first time. It was like in the Springs. So it was a long drive and you're just building like excitement the whole way there. And then the bumping into comics still is awesome. Like it's I love building that network out, and then when you see somebody coming that you've worked with before, it's great because it's like I'm doubling up on that relationship, and then I'm tripling up on that, and then I'm quadrupling. By the time I've worked fucking 20 shows for Guy Tori, you know. So like when he comes in, it's no longer like there's no weirdness. Now he's a colleague of mine, you know. And I might be an open micer, and he might be a comedian. I respect the difference, but we're colleagues in the sense that like. Yeah, bro, it takes both of us to pull that night off. So that's the cool thing. Like, no matter if it was, I've done shows for Fluffy, and I've thrown my own shows with 9 people in the audience. And, you know,
You carry the same, though.
Yeah, I'm half of what makes those nights work. There's no difference. The only difference is the comedian, but there's no difference in comedian. Regardless of race, age, gender, any of that. Like, every comedian that comes through there is a fucking comedian. And I have so much respect for anybody that's, like, pushing it. And I'm also, ditto back to you, I'm proud of you for just continuing to push forward, because in 4 years, we've seen a lot of people come and go.
We've seen a lot, man.
And I like that anybody is still... Because the point is to find a way to... balance your life to where you can let this take 10 years.
That's the biggest thing that any tip for any person who wants to get into comedy or you're just starting comedy, understand that the people who we listen to now, they're 20 plus years in.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
your favorites are like even 35.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do not believe that this is going to happen overnight for anybody.
Right.
There are those like weird outliers, but let's see where they're at in 5 years. Let's see where they're at in 10 years.
And those ones seem to be good when they start real young, like Chappelle. Like when they're like 14, or like
Davidson.
Tony Rock, or
Pete Davidson
the
was
guys that are
16
sneaking into clubs, but they're like passionate about comedy, but
Yep.
they're just 17. You know, we had like a young kid on the scene. I haven't seen him in a while.
This is that the young one who used to do Rise, and he was like always
Yes.
he was like in 8th grade whenever he started.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, and he had very funny jokes, and he was a very clever writer. And it's like mom would have to bring him to Mike's and then being with him at the bar.
That's so
And he
funny.
roast battled, and he was cool. He was a welcome part of the scene, you know.
But what happened to him?
I don't know, but even Comedy Works had him like open for somebody huge, like Attell or so, like. They plugged him in with somebody. So who knows, you know? I hope he's got a successful career ahead of him, but when you still have to do high school before you can really push comedy, that sucks.
I couldn't imagine like having to do homework and then write for an hour a day.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's
For real.
brutal.
Well, dude, and I like if that was me, like, bro, I can't imagine that because I didn't even know what sex was until I was like 16. Dude.
Yeah, what do you talk about it? 19. See, but he was smart and clever, and he would like bring in like he would play on everything, you know, like vapes, kids vaping in his bathroom at school.
Yeah.
Then he'd get like political about like gun violence, and you know, but he'd have like dark, twisted takes on it, which was what made it so funny. Because he was a very innocent looking little kid.
So it was a nice oxymoron.
Yeah, and he'd be like, you know, I couldn't even do his stuff, but it was very well done.
All right, well, should we wrap and crap?
Let's wrap and crap, bro.
All right.
Well, let's tell them what we're
Cody
doing
Mac.
tonight. Do you got plugs or anything before that?
Yeah.
Where they can
you can find me at on Cody Mac _comedy across all platforms. I have a show. I have a couple shows coming up. Next Saturday, I'm doing the Duelist battle down at the Vulcan, where it's going to be me on a team with a couple other comics. We're going to be doing bucket pulls and having a battle of who's a better comedian.
Oh, that's
not roast battle. Fuck that. But
somebody
it's a
home
comedy
very
battle.
upset.
it's a comedy battle, man. Who's funnier? I have that. Then I have a Broken Mic. This will be coming up November 22nd, 20th. Yep. At the Green Room, all in Austin. Yep.
Austin,
so a lot
Texas
of
is
like good stuff coming down.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, you got stuff coming up?
Not really.
We're gonna drop some skits.
Yeah, well, maybe some skits.
We're trying
out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have some new clips on gameplay. Those were cool.
Maybe.
This one might just be like video of face and stuff.
Yeah, this one's gonna be video.
Interview.
The thing is, like, I feel like we're not very good at video games, so like, for us to hit a clip is like once every 2 weeks.
Nah, bro.
No, maybe I'm being
You
too
start
picky.
recording me on here. Did you see that I took out a tank with a torch?
Dude, that's not
Tank
a
with a
clip.
torch.
That's not a clip.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna require Daniel. He's going to duplicate that just so you guys can see how it is, and then y'all leave your opinions down in the comments.
Yeah, for that.
Yes, you gotta take out another tank with a torch.
I mean, I was affiliate on Twitch, dog.
Yeah,
I've been down that
that's
road.
Dope. I'm not trying to hate. Yeah.
Clip heaven right here.
I love when he does the podcast. He does the stand-up mic thing. You know, he's like,
Oh, I have a whole conversation. We can talk about that here in a second. But yeah, we can go ahead.
Any birthdays? Any birthdays in the crowd? All right. Well, hit us up on the next one. We'll see you guys. Bye.
Later.